Alright, fam, buckle up, because we're diving straight into the kind of Hollywood coupling that makes you spill your popcorn. Did you guys miss the most surprising, totally out-of-left-field celebrity pairing that recently hit the headlines? Or maybe you saw a tiny glimpse and thought, wait, what just happened? Because trust me, this one blindsided everyone. Picture this. It's a chill weekend, presumably in the cozy, picturesque vibes of Woodstock, Vermont. And who do we spot, just casually, holding hands? None other than Hollywood's eternal action hero, Tom Cruise, and the absolutely stunning Ana de Armas. I know, right? Your jaw probably just hit the floor. This sighting came right after they both attended an Oasis concert at Wembley, which honestly, just adds another layer of cool to the whole thing. Now, before you go imagining paparazzi flashes and grand romantic gestures, TMZ actually reported that there wasn't any major public displays of affection or overt romantic vibes. It was apparently pretty low-key, just them holding hands, almost like a friendly gesture. But let's be real, when it's Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas, a simple handhold becomes a global event. That subtle interaction instantly sparked a wildfire of speculation about their relationship status. Is this just a friendly outing between colleagues? Or are we witnessing the quiet beginnings of Hollywood's next power couple? This initial, seemingly innocent moment has truly set the stage for a classic will they, won't they romance. The internet, as always, went absolutely wild, dissecting every frame of the paparazzi shots and conjuring up endless fan theories. We're talking about two massive stars, both notoriously private, suddenly sharing a moment that screams more than just friends to millions. It's got all the ingredients for a truly captivating storyline, and it leaves us all wondering, is this just a fleeting moment or the prologue to a much bigger Hollywood love story? Stay tuned, because if history tells us anything, these quiet moments often lead to the loudest headlines. Okay, so if the last story was a surprising romance, this next one is a full-blown Hollywood dilemma that's ripped straight from a suspense thriller. Imagine this, your most private moments, your personal messages, even sensitive images, all potentially in the hands of someone you once trusted. That's the chilling reality Denise Richards is reportedly facing right now. We're talking about a serious legal battle brewing, as Denise Richards is reportedly suing her ex, Aaron Vipers. And the allegations? They're wild. She's claiming he violated a protective order and, get this, took her laptop. But it's not just any laptop. It's allegedly loaded with incredibly sensitive material, including private messages and deeply personal photos. Can you even imagine the absolute panic? The feeling of having your privacy violated? It's the kind of digital invasion that sends shivers down your spine. Denise isn't just sitting back, though. She's reportedly demanding that Vipers return all devices. And she's not stopping there. She's seeking serious legal protections to prevent any further disclosures. This isn't just a petty disagreement. It's a high-stakes fight for privacy and control over her own narrative. The vulnerability in this situation is just immense, and it highlights a terrifying modern problem: how quickly your digital life can become a tool in someone else's hands. This whole situation is a stark reminder of how public figures, even after a relationship ends, can face such intense, deeply personal battles in the public eye. The emotional toll, the legal complexities, and the sheer audacity of the alleged actions make this one of the most unsettling dramas playing out in the celebrity world right now. It's not just about a laptop, it's about reclaiming her peace of mind and protecting her reputation from what sounds like an absolutely devastating breach of trust. Alright, moving from intense personal drama to the glitz, glamour, and now, the unexpected adjustments behind the sparkle of the ballroom. You'd think a show like Strictly Come Dancing is all about dazzling sequins, perfect pirouettes, and heartwarming triumphs, right? But what happens when that polished facade starts to adjust, revealing a need for change behind the scenes? That's exactly what's reportedly been happening backstage at Strictly, because the BBC is making some major shakeups to its professional roster for the 2025 season. And it's not just for fun. This revamp is following some pretty serious allegations of misconduct and bullying that have been circulating concerning former cast members Giovanni Pernice and Graziano di Prima. Whoa, that's a huge shift for a show that's usually all about positive vibes. The reports have suggested a less than rosy atmosphere behind the scenes, leading to some tough decisions for the show's producers. It's a clear signal that they're reportedly taking these allegations seriously, aiming to ensure the show's environment is positive and professional for everyone involved. To usher in this new era, the BBC is reportedly introducing fresh faces to the professional lineup, welcoming Alexis War and Julian Kalin for the upcoming season. This isn't just a simple casting change. It hints at a much wider cultural shift happening within the show, trying to mend fences and rebuild trust. It makes you wonder what really goes on once the cameras stop rolling and the live audience goes home. This behind-the-scenes evolution proves that, even in the most enchanting and beloved shows, sometimes big changes are needed, forcing a fresh start. And it certainly adds a whole new layer of intrigue to the next season, that's for sure. And now, from the dance floor adjustments, we're now diving headfirst into the dynamic world of celebrity rivalries. Forget reality TV. The real, raw drama, the kind that makes you gasp, is actually unfolding right now between some of your favorite A-listers. It's a full-on rivalry roundup for 2024 to 25, and these clashes have absolutely captured everyone's attention. First up, the former golden duo of morning television, Phillip Schofield and Holly Willoughby. Their working relationship, once seemingly strong, has reportedly shifted. This comes amid all the career changes following that documentary, leaving fans wondering what truly happened and if there's any coming back from such a public rift. The tension is palpable, even from afar. Then, we're circling back to the Strictly Come Dancing situation, because it's not just the show itself, but the individuals involved. We're talking about an ongoing challenging dynamic between Amanda Abbington and Giovanni Pernice. So, the tension doesn't just stay on the BBC set, it spills over into continuous public scrutiny, adding another layer to the professional dance world's current conversations. And it's not just the big names. We're also seeing ongoing points of contention within The Only Way is Essex, because, let's be honest, is there ever not dynamic interplay in Essex? Plus, there's internal conflict reportedly brewing on MasterChef UK involving Greg Wallace. These shows thrive on drama, but when it's real-life tension bleeding into the headlines, it becomes a whole different ballgame. These aren't just minor disagreements, they're high-profile clashes that highlight how fragile relationships can be in the spotlight. Whether it's former close collaborators facing challenges or professional tensions boiling over, the public's fascination with these shifting dynamics and rising rivalries is absolutely undeniable. It just goes to show you, no amount of fame can prevent a big, public conversation from exploding into the headlines. Alright, from relationship dynamics and professional rivalries, we're now diving into something far more serious, something that reminds us no one, not even music royalty, is entirely safe when past allegations resurface. We're talking about a significant legal development from the past that has placed none other than Jay-Z himself directly in focus. He's reportedly facing a serious legal challenge. And the accusation? It's incredibly grave. Jay-Z has been accused, alongside Sean Diddy Combs, of involvement in an alleged assault involving a 13-year-old at a party back in 2000. Just hearing that, you can feel the weight of such a claim. It's a truly impactful allegation that has sent ripples throughout the entertainment world. Of course, Jay-Z has strongly denied these allegations, calling them nothing more than an attempt to extort. This isn't just a regular legal battle. It's a high-stakes fight for his reputation and legacy against claims that date back decades. And while he's dealing with this, his superstar wife, Beyoncé, continues to navigate intense media scrutiny surrounding the situation. Imagine the pressure she must be under, managing her own colossal career while her husband faces such a public and severe legal challenge. This story really highlights the incredibly complex and often challenging side of fame, where past events, however old, can suddenly re-emerge with significant impact. The public, the media, everyone is watching how this unfolds. It's a truly difficult situation, showcasing how even the most powerful figures in music can find their entire world affected by allegations from long ago. The legal process is just beginning, and the public conversation is likely to be immense. Alright, shifting gears now from current headlines to a fascinating blast from the past, involving two Hollywood legends. Have you ever wondered what interesting insights your favorite exes might still hold about their past relationships? Because a resurfaced claim involving Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Paltrow is making us all go, tell me more. We're talking about a reported admission from Brad Pitt himself, suggesting that he felt challenged by Gwyneth Paltrow's rising career early on in their relationship. Think about that for a second. Two massive stars, both at the height of their careers, navigating personal feelings amidst professional ambitions. This isn't just old news. This claim has reportedly resurfaced and is gaining new traction, reigniting interest in their past dynamic. It makes you think about the complexities of power dynamics in relationships, especially when both partners are incredibly successful. Was it about competition, or perhaps adjusting to each other's growing fame? The details are intriguing because they offer a glimpse into the human side of celebrity relationships, away from the red carpets and movie sets. This isn't about throwing shade, it's about understanding the challenges that can arise even between people who once shared such a deep connection. This flashback reminds us that even Hollywood's golden couples faced real-life adjustments and insecurities. The fact that this detail is coming back into the conversation now just shows how enduring the public's fascination is with these iconic pairings and the stories they hold. It's a compelling peek behind the curtain, inviting us to consider the pressures and evolving dynamics that shape even the most star-studded relationships. So, we've just journeyed through a whirlwind of celebrity drama, from surprising new pairings to legal challenges, behind-the-scenes adjustments, and shifting relationship dynamics. But here's the thing about the celebrity world. It's rarely just one isolated story. Instead, one situation often creates a ripple effect, influencing or connecting to other ongoing narratives in ways you might not expect. Think about it. The allegations surrounding Giovanni Pernice on Strictly Come Dancing don't just exist in a vacuum. They connect to the broader conversations about workplace conduct in high-pressure environments, and even the additional tension between him and Amanda Abington adds another layer. It shows how professional issues can spill over, creating multiple threads of discussion. Similarly, the very serious allegations involving Jay-Z bring up bigger conversations about accountability for public figures and how past events can resurface. These discussions often tie into broader societal themes, making us think about how the actions of a few can reflect on a larger industry or even culture. And then there's the Denise Richards situation, which highlights crucial issues of digital privacy and personal boundaries in the age of constant connectivity. Her fight for control over her private content resonates with anyone who's ever worried about their digital footprint. It's like a complex web where each thread, each scandal, is connected to others. The intense media scrutiny on one person often influences how another story is perceived. It creates a domino effect, proving that in the world of fame, what happens to one star can quickly create waves that affect many others. It truly shows how interconnected and impactful these personal and professional dramas can become. Now, we've looked at the stories themselves and how they connect, but now let's talk about the real powerhouse in shaping these narratives, us. What happens when the internet decides your fate, or at least how your story is seen by millions? Because in today's world, the public's verdict, especially on social media, can make or break a celebrity's reputation faster than you can say, trending topic. When a major celebrity story drops, whether it's a surprising romance or a serious legal challenge, social media absolutely explodes. We're talking about a flood of reactions, from genuine concern to hilarious memes, deep dive fan theories, and, sometimes, even pretty intense public shaming or unwavering support. Think about how quickly a hashtag can trend, uniting millions of people in conversation, praise, or criticism. This online discourse isn't just background noise, it actively shapes how these stories are perceived. Fans turn into online detectives, dissecting every photo and quote. Memes pop up faster than you can blink, sometimes lightening the mood, sometimes amplifying the seriousness of a situation. And celebrities themselves are constantly navigating this unpredictable landscape, trying to manage their image and respond, or not respond, to the ever-present chorus of online opinions. It really shows how powerful the collective voice of the internet has become. It's a double-edged sword, offering platforms for support and understanding, but also creating spaces for intense judgment and rapid-fire reactions. The public's engagement on social media isn't just observing these dramas. It's an active, dynamic force that influences the narrative and, ultimately, can have a real impact on a celebrity's career and personal life. It's a whole new level of public scrutiny. Before we dive into the final thoughts, if you're enjoying this deep dive into celebrity drama, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future updates. Seriously, it helps us bring you more of this juicy content. Now, back to it. We've journeyed through surprising pairings, digital dilemmas, backstage shifts, and intense legal situations. As we wrap things up, let's zoom out and consider the bigger picture. Beyond all the gossip and drama, what real lessons can we take away from these headlines about trust, accountability, and the often complicated nature of fame? One big takeaway is about privacy in the digital age. Denise Richards' situation is a stark reminder of how vulnerable personal information can be and how crucial it is for everyone, especially public figures, to protect their digital lives. It makes us think about what boundaries are truly possible in a world where everything can go viral. Then there's the theme of accountability. Whether it's the allegations on Strictly Come Dancing or the serious claims against Jay-Z, these stories highlight the increasing demand for public figures to be held responsible for their actions, past and present. The internet has a long memory, and there's a growing expectation that even those at the very top will face consequences when challenging situations arise. We also see the complex power dynamics in relationships, both personal and professional. Brad Pitt's reported feelings about Gwyneth Paltrow's career, or the shifting dynamics between Phillip Schofield and Holly Willoughby, show how even the most successful individuals can navigate insecurities, competition, and the challenges of balancing personal connections with professional ambitions. And finally, it's about the often intense and unpredictable nature of celebrity culture itself. These stories remind us that fame comes with immense pressure, constant scrutiny, and often unexpected challenges. One moment can change everything, and the journey is rarely a smooth ride. So, while we love to dive into the latest celebrity news, these stories offer more than just entertainment. They're compelling real-life narratives that hold up a mirror, reflecting broader conversations about human nature, societal expectations, and the ever-evolving price of being in the spotlight. What lessons did you take away from these headlines? Let us know in the comments below.